welcome to Epiphytic Cacti. Today I wanted to talk about the Epiphyllum hybrid Chameleon. According to the Epiphyllum Society of America, Chameleon was registered in 2009. The hybridizer was Rudolf Hessing. The inner petals change color each day it's open, from cream with pink overlay to dark pink to dark orange. Outer petals pink-orange. Wheel-shaped funnel form. Flat basket growth. Exceptionally long-lasting flowers. The flower size is small. I talk about Chameleon a lot, I think because it's one of my favorite hybrids, because it's so interesting. They're small flowers, but they have more petals than a lot of small flowers you see. Instead of them being a single layer, they generally kind of have two layers of petals. The exceptional trait about Chameleon is the color changing of the flowers. This flower right here opened today, and this flower opened yesterday. So by tomorrow, this flower will be even darker than this, and this flower will be the color of this. I have actually had a lot more variation in color last year, and when these opened, I think that the temperature outside was cooler, and the color of the flowers was actually quite a bit lighter than this. The temperatures right now, there's been a lot of rain, it's been really hot, and I think that that's actually made the intensity of the color considerably more than when the temperature was cooler. You can see I've got like a little montage here just because I thought it was so fun to have, several Rudolf Hessing hybrids blooming at the same time. And I've done a spotlight video on this hybrid, and this is Velcino Fairy. And I have yet to do a spotlight video on this hybrid, but that one is coming pretty soon. It's a really exceptional little hybrid. This one is Velcino favorite. So I just kind of put them there for a little bit of interest because I thought it was a really pretty kind of cascade. One of the most remarkable traits about Chameleon to me is actually the branches. So if I move these guys out of the way a little bit here, you can see the beautiful branches. They're actually really long. So it grows really long, beautiful branches that have this wave to them. And I'm just so totally in love with the branches of this hybrid. I think I mention it constantly in other videos. Every time I see a branch that is reminiscent of the Chameleon, to me, I kind of freak out. It's a really easy bloomer. So actually, most of the small blooming Rudolf Hessing hybrids, in my experience, have been very easy bloomers. So I do highly recommend Rudolf Hessing hybrids for beginner growers. If you're just getting into it, and I think it's so rewarding if you very first start and then, you have a hybrid that blooms very easily like that, because it makes you feel like you're a good grower and you feel incentivized to continue on. The place in the United States that you will get them most readily is from a seller who has a store on Facebook, and I'll put a link in the description. It's Heny's Epiphyllums. She tends to carry a lot of Rudolf Hessing hybrids. So that's a really good resource to get them in the United States. So I've had it for about 2 years. And like I said, it bloomed the first year that I had it. Kind of zoom in and take a closer look at the flower. You can see, definitely like the back petals here. They're a little bit orange. There's kind of a vibrant orange color going on back there down the mid stripe, and then it turns into kind of a pink color, and then as you kind of get into the inner petals, it's just a very vibrant sort of pink color. One of the things I really enjoy about this flower too is just kind of it's got a little bit of a wild shape to it, and I really enjoy that kind of shape. It's very beautiful. And then if we look at the one that opened yesterday, we can see it's considerably more orange in color. You can see the back petals are bordering on almost red at this point. That mid-striping, it actually kind of looks like they've gone to the color of the mid-stripe. So the mid-stripe seems to be a little bit missing here. Oh. And then when we kind of go in there, we can see that it's, bordering on orange-pink throughout the whole flower. It's just really exceptional, beautiful. There you go. You can kind of see the difference in the color, in the coloration of these. And like I said, tomorrow this one will be even darker. And they really did open considerably darker this time than they did last year. You take a look at this flower. Same thing, because they both opened today. This one also opened today. So just very, very exceptional. Highly recommended hybrid. Take a little side view. You can see the little wildness of the petals, the back petals. It's really pretty. I also find it to be, it is a little more of a prolific bloomer. So it's something that, this is actually a flower that's gone over. You can kind of see the coloration of it here as it had gone over. As a little bit more of a prolific bloomer for sure. Most of these smaller hybrids like this, the Rudolf Hessing ones, have a tendency to be prolific bloomers. So, I mean, that's another reason why I think they're pretty fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed the Epiphyllum hybrid Chameleon as much as I have. Thank you for watching, and happy cacti growing.